September 17th, 2025. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless. So where do we begin tonight here? Well, I guess could start with the car that pulled my driveway. Supposedly a delivery driver. You never know. I mean, it's a good way to come up and rob somebody, too. So I go out my front door. I say, we don't get no food delivery here. Huh? I said, no food deliveries here. Huh? And I was thinking, well, this guy, he looked like he was either Indian, like from India, or he looked like he was Latino. And I said, we don't get no food delivered here. I said, get off my property. And I said, you see those signs down there? See, I got no trespassing. I got that you're under video surveillance. And I also have no food delivery. So I said, can you read? I said, that sign says no food delivery. So he acted like he was going to leave. And, oh, okay. Well, I only had to repeat myself 3 times. You think if somebody pointed a gun or pulled out a knife at you or whatever, you think the police would give you 3 chances? I doubt it. You know, especially if you were. I bet if you went on a policeman's property, went up to the door and went on and did like that, I doubt if they'd repeat themselves 3 times. They'd probably say it once, and that'd be it. You know, drop the gun, drop the knife, whatever, and you better drop it. So he goes down, pulls down almost the end of my drive, and he gets back out. Like, I don't know what he's doing. He's getting something, getting a gun, getting whatever. That didn't set too good. So I go back. Hey, get off my property. Yeah, you know, left side. A lot of these are, and they just want to push it to the limit. They don't care. Well, they better care because, I mean, it's going to come back and get them in the end. So I called 911. Great. Always having a good time here in Independence. And let them know what was going on here. Let them know. I told the gentleman, I said, get off my property. Huh? Well, I guess if they can't, you know, maybe if they don't speak English, he spoke English, but if they can't speak English, maybe they shouldn't be delivering. You know, like the truck drivers, maybe they shouldn't be out doing anything else. But this wasn't that. So, anyway, Independence said they'd put some more patrol on over here, kind of patrol more heavier tonight, and kind of be watching. But definitely, I don't know, I just can't imagine. I can't imagine back, you know, I come from the 80s and, you know, we were always told not to go on anybody's property. You don't go on anybody's property, you could get shot. You know, you don't do that. And there was lots of other things back in the 80s you don't do or, you know, could bite you in the end, definitely. So, I want to talk about that for a minute, but something happened Monday I didn't get around to. And I was going to the zoo, get some of my videos out, and come across this vehicle in front of me. And this guy, don't know what he had done. First thought he might have been just high. But I don't know if he was just high or not. I don't know if this vehicle might have been stolen. Because he almost runs into this other person in this other vehicle. And then he's holding the door. He opens the door. Now, I don't know if he was holding the door and the door wouldn't close, but I had been following this guy down for a little ways and none of the door never popped open, which was very weird. And the door popped open a couple times. In the dash cam video, you'll get to see it at least once, but it did pop open twice. It's kind of hard to see at the angle, but you can see it. But he comes about this far from hitting this other car. And this is just another thing here in Kansas City and Independence, Missouri. All this stuff that goes on. I noticed that nobody, a lot of these people have come in across the border. They don't care about our laws here, traffic laws or anything. They just they run through basically red lights. I mean, they don't stop. They just go on through. They don't care. And we're going to show this, but like I say, it just made me wonder if maybe this thing might have been, maybe this guy stole this van. It's kind of like an SUV van, and I don't know, but it was very strange. Now this was Monday, and had another one here today. It was a dealer. I just love these ones, these car dealers. No, I don't love them because I think some of these car dealers are bad, and a lot of them, just like old DeLorean, he might have beat the rap on the cocaine here in Kansas City, but they bring a lot of stuff in. I think that's another thing Trump should do. I think he should look at all these car dealerships, some of the ones that are real shady. Take a look at that, because I think he could maybe see a lot of drugs that could be coming in on these cars too. But let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, guys. So this is the vehicle that's going to try to pretty much almost hits this blue vehicle. Now, I'd been behind this guy from up there, from off, what would that be? Blue Ridge. And this guy was coming down this way. I don't know exactly where he turned on to Blue Ridge yet. I have to go back all the way and look at it. But never seen this door open or anything. But watch this. That's pretty close. And he just kept speeding up too. Now let's see if I don't know if we can see if he already opened that door. No, I think he did. Wait a minute. Let me go back here. Right there, and I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just a little right here. This door actually come open 2 times. One time it come out this far. Now the dash cam only caught it. You can see that thing sticking out. Now what this guy was doing, I don't know. It was very strange, and he was moving on. So maybe, I don't know. Look at this one more time here. Oh, maybe I should slow it down. Maybe we could see a little bit more better. I'll slow it down here. Just another day in paradise in Kansas City and Independence here, right, guys? And it wasn't like this guy was struggling to hold the door closed or anything, but then I thought, well, why would the door come open after this? Look at this. That other car, it had to move over or he would have hit it. Look at that. There's a door open right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very strange. I don't know, guys. Like I say, that was pretty close. Right there. So anyway, you want to keep your eyes open. As always here in Kansas City and Independence, Missouri. Now hold on, guys. All right, guys. I'm back. Be wrapping this up in a minute. A lot of crazy stuff going on. And there's a lot of stuff goes crazy here in Kansas City and Independence, Missouri at a constant rate here. I'm sure everybody heard about the World's Fun deal too. I guess they never found, they never found any evidence of somebody shooting up there. But if that many people panicked, it must have been a real shot. I mean, you'd either have to something that loud would either have been from a gun or some kind of, like fireworks device of some kind. But I heard supposedly World's Fun refunded everybody for that night there and stuff. Yeah, World's Fun isn't what it used to be, and I sure wouldn't. They got the Halloween deal, I guess, going. I don't know if it started or not. I'm not going to pay the money to go to it because I won't do it. I just think I got the money to pay for it, but I wouldn't do it. And I'd have to go in that many years. To me, it's just more stuff going downhill here. And if I go pay, I'll pay at a private individual haunting place. Go someplace else. But I don't know. It's not like I say. It's not like it used to be up there at World's Fun. Definitely not. Not good, guys. Anyway, let's see what else can we talk about real quick for a second. Oh yeah, Air Force One. Trump's plane. I guess there was another plane that got within about an 8-mile radius. Now they were trying to blow this off, but 8 miles. If you're going a couple 300 miles an hour, it don't take very long to travel that. I cannot imagine. I haven't got to look at some of the other stuff. I know somebody else posted something about it here just a little bit ago. I haven't got to look at that yet, but I don't know. I think they were trying to make it that the air traffic controller was in the wrong, but I don't know. 8 miles out. If you're going 300 miles an hour or something, 200 or 300 miles an hour, it wouldn't take very long to travel 8 miles. I mean, you figure, what is it, 60 miles an hour? Let's say if you're in a car, if you're going 60 miles an hour, a mile a minute. So, yeah, I don't know. And the president's plane, shoot, he probably needs a 30 mile. I don't know if I was him, I'd have a 30-mile radius. I wouldn't want nothing around me. Of course, I guess they always got those couple of fighters that always follows it there. But still, man, I mean, I don't know. Not good. I mean, you don't want people getting too close. You definitely don't want some aircraft that could ram you too. You guys ever want to see a good show? Look up By Dawn's Early Light. It's about a nuclear war, and they actually how it ends. It's pretty cool. I won't tell you how it ends, but one plane has to actually run into the other plane to save basically the planet here. But anyway, just a little bit of fun talk tonight too on top of everything. And definitely want to keep your eyes open, and you definitely want to watch your property. Boy, those lefties. Well, I go to the zoo. There's one guy that believes that nobody should own anything. He's got a shirt there. It says, land's not owned by anybody. Well, see, in the United States, that's what, to be able to purchase and buy land, it was supposed to be ownership. And so I disagree. I think you should be able to own your land, And these other ones, that they don't want to own nothing. No, they just want to get high or and run people up across the border here and do all this other stuff. They don't care. They're in the fast lane and heading for destruction. But anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.